Good morning, everyone. We're on, guys. We are on. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Now you guys should be able to hear me loud and clear. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. Good morning. Good morning, Patrick, Anthony, Sasha. Good morning, everyone. Ciao, Andrew, Diva. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday, guys. Happy November as well. First trading day of November, guys. Welcome back, everyone. It looks like there was some potential Project X issues last night, so we're not on the Topstep stream today, guys. Still jumping on here. Why is Daniel in here? Yeah, I don't know. Why are you in here, Daniel? Why is Daniel in here? They don't take major W. Nah, I doubt they will. I don't think it was as big of an issue. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't think so though. Good morning, guys. What did you get, Mikey? What did you get? Did you get the longs? Here's some nice longs in Asia. Look at that 4 hour. Grab the lows. Victory holding back above support. Lovely, lovely buys in Asia if you guys did trade Asia today. We entered 245. Let's have a look, man. 245. Here, nice. That move up there, beautiful. 100 ticks. Quick 100 ticks, damn. 100 ticks like it's nothing. Good man. Amazing. Beautiful work. Yeah, you got gold having a pretty decent run here, guys. You've already came down here, tagged some major lows, held some very, very big support here. Grabbed the lows, broke back above. You also have got a trend line coming down here. You've got another trend line coming down here. Lots of people trying to short that. More reasons to see gold continue pushing higher. So very, very, very nice squeeze here on gold this morning. I do believe you will have a lot of people trapped in something like this. So more likely to see this continue squeezing higher. Caught 2 longs. Nice, Patrick. Let's have a look. Oh, you made some good money. Wow, look at that. 650 in one trade, 675 in another trade. Trading micros. Absolutely amazing, man. Over $1,300 on a Monday is absolutely incredible. Good morning, what's going on? Yep, I see that, man. I see that. So yeah, I do believe you'll get a lot of people trying to short here on gold. More likely to see this continue squeezing higher. Now it looks like a lot of you guys are already in the longs, which is amazing. Let me move this in. A lot of you guys already are in the longs, which is yeah, very, very nice. I think the nicest longs here. It's probably back down here at 5 AM London time, having a great squeeze. You are coming back in some pretty decent resistance here as well now. But you've kind of already see this rejection here. This is great. Look at this nice rejection here. This beautiful bearish rejection here. That's what brings in more sellers, more likely to squeeze this higher. So very, very, very nice push here on gold to start the day. If we don't do it from here, which to be honest, sorry for you guys who are in longs, but I hope we don't. I hope we can pull back and get in this. That we have 2 very nice liquidity levels for the day. 2 very, very, very nice liquidity levels. Yeah, agree. Big resistance, absolutely. Yeah, it's kind of already had it. Look at this. You had this decent hourly fake out here. Look at this. Tagged the lows, closed back bullish. So if you were up early doors, 6 AM London time, you're already in some great buys. Great, great, great buys. 100 ticks again. Like it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm on YouTube. Nice. Let's have a look at the news for this week as well, guys. Remember, it's Monday morning. It is the first trading day of November. October was an absolutely incredible month. I made like 17,000 trading on Topstep alone. I made like way over 40,000 trading stocks. October was an absolutely incredible month. Incredible month. So we'll see if November continues the fun. Late to the party. I mean, it still looks like a pretty good entry to me, man. 72 ticks. That is a very nice entry. I like that. I like that entry. So what do we have today? We have the US dollar has had the clock changes again, so we're back to normal. We do have PMI today at 3 o'clock London time. 3 p.m. London time, guys. We've got US dollar PMI, which, as far as I'm aware, it's going ahead. And that'll probably be pretty impactful. On Tuesday, we have a lot of Australian dollar news. For you guys who are trading during Asia, Tuesday will be a big day. RBA rate statements, that'll be very big actually. I should keep an eye on that. JOLTS job openings for US dollar is tentative, so we'll see. Wednesday we have PMI. Thursday we got lots of pound news, lots of Bank of England monetary policy reports. What else do we have? Ooh, NFP on Friday, potentially, probably not, but we may have NFP on Friday, so we'll see. We will see. Let me turn this mute down a little bit. What's up, man? Watched UFC last week? Yes, I did, man. I did. Damn well paid for it as well. Yeah, I did watch it, man. I did. So let's have a look here, guys. I do like to say I like these gold longs to come up into these liquidity levels. To me, these look like the most logical levels here on gold. But you know, if I'm gonna get long here on gold, well, look at where we're coming into. Huge resistance. So ideally, we can see a little bit of a pullback to get involved in these longs. Because you've already had great buying opportunities down here from 4,000. You've broken above, you've held 4,000, you're squeezing higher. So if we want to get in more longs here on gold, I need to see a pullback. I'm not going to buy gold this high. You kind of see here, you're throwing loads of wick rejections, but you could just continue squeezing it and fill in this range here. You know, you got still decent amount of plays. Teaching Discord, yes, it is involved in a section of the Discord. If you go on WOP/Traders Club, you can see it there. Topstep streamed. Topstep fired me. I got fired from Topstep. I got fired over the weekend. Friday was the final stream. There is a bug crawling along my screen. Nah, I'm joking. I didn't get fired. We get fired from Topstep. There was, I believe, there was some potential issues with Project X overnight, so they just paused the streams until their New York session today, so they can address some issues, and hopefully we'll be right back tomorrow. Fired for winning too much. Yeah, if only. Can we know why? Secret, man. Secret. So yeah, I would like to see these gold longs here, guys. You did just have a nice little 15-minute fake out here. Look at this. Here, tag the highs bearish, tag the lows bullish. But you got a little bit of a range here. We do have this London Open in about 20 minutes as well. So we'll see how Goldie opens here. Let's have a look at NQ here. Let's have a look at NQ whilst we wait. It's been a while since we've done the analysis on the TradingView charts. Let's have a look. I have to do some new levels here on NQ. Where was our levels from last time we had? What was our levels? Let's put some new levels here. We got about 26. 26.1 was a big level. 26.1. 50%. We also have 26,000. 26,000 big support on NQ. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. We've also got we've got some big levels down here as well. Look at this. Pretty far away now. Yeah, that's probably all I'm really interested here in NQ right now. So you had a bit of a bearish closure, last week. How do you actually close in the weekly time frame? Remember, guys, have a quick look at your monthly candles as well. You know, we did just close out October, so it's worth having a quick look at that monthly candle just to see how we did close. And NQ gapped up higher and still closed bullish. So is there potential for NQ to flip the gap? Yes, there is, but you are still very bullish. Daily candles are a bit weird here. Let's have a look. So you've got big support down here. Let's adjust some of these levels. 25,900 looks like a pretty decent support level. 25,900. And then above here as well, we do have, let's say, 26,250. Looks like a pretty good level. Cool. So some pretty decent intraday levels here on NQ. So a quick look gold. 4 hour time frame, major support 25,900, 26,000 big support as well. A little bit of a range here. You are kind of grinding lower though. What's interesting here though is you did fail to create a new low. Here you failed to create a new low. So would you be looking for this? Well, you failed to create a new low, so you could easily pull back a little bit more potentially. So I would be watching NQ to see how we react on this 26,000 level. You're already, again, same as gold, you're having a pretty decent squeeze lower here already. But to me, you may fill in this gap here. Look at this gap from the open here on NQ and find some support and potentially pull back. I would consider longs on NQ below this gap level. I wouldn't be selling this low personally. So I would wait to see if you can squeeze down a little bit more and then potentially find some support here before you do go back higher. Gold, he just closed bullish on the 15-minute, guys. You may continue squeezing this range. Personally, I'm going to wait for the hourly close and see if you can pull back a little bit more. Let me skip this on a bit. There's a bug on my screen coming awfully close to my face. Let's not do that. Let's get rid of that. Whoa. Look at this weird thing. Too many weird animals in the countryside of Italy here. So yeah, I would watch to see how NQ reacts around here. Like I said, you've already had a pretty decent sell-up. Would I sell NQ here? No, I wouldn't sell NQ. Why would I sell NQ at support? If you were selling NQ, you know it would be back up at this intraday resistance level. So I would see if you can wick out these lows, hold some support, and then potentially get long. You know, gold is breaking out on the 15-minute time frame here, but remember, zoom out. Look at this hourly time frame. This could easily hold this. Look at where the dotted line is right now. The dotted line is current price. Look at where we're at. Huge wicks, big wick rejection, massive wick rejections here as well. Huge support, huge resistance, massive resistance, massive resistance. So does it make any sense to buy, you know, a 15-minute breakout on gold at hourly resistance? Not really. So if you guys are in the longs, you know, I would just look to manage the risk. Look here to the left. Huge wicks. Break above, massive support, big support. So yeah, gold is at a pretty big level right now where we could easily see some intraday pullbacks before then we do get them overall longs. Like I say, I do like the longs here on gold today. I just wouldn't buy this high personally yet. We got time. What was that? A mosquito? No, it's a very strange bug called a stink bug. They're absolutely everywhere in this house in Italy. When you type in a stink bug, it's called a brown marmorated stink bug. They're absolutely everywhere. When I mean absolutely everywhere, they are everywhere. When we first came here, they were like in our bed sheets and everything. It was gross. There's a lot less of them now, but they're just crawling around, flying around, making weird noises, and yeah, they're absolutely everywhere. It must be a pretty popular thing here in Italy, in the Italy countryside. But we've got used to them. And if you squash them, they stink. That's why they're called stink bugs. So you have to just leave them alone. Because if you squash them, yeah, they release some sort of scent which absolutely stinks. They're absolutely everywhere. Do those stink bugs actually stink? Yes, they do. Yeah, only if you squash them. If you leave them alone, they don't let off a scent. But if you squash them or they feel like they're about to get squashed, yes, they fucking stink. I'm from Toronto. Good morning, man. Good morning. Well, good evening to you. Yeah, I like these. I like these longs here on gold, guys. This is such a nice push up here. You guys who are in Asia, you guys had some easy buys today. Easy longs today. Yeah, they just sit there and watch you. Yeah, they just chill. Oh man, that's horrible. Had to put down a big huntsman here in Australia. Yeah, see, I'll take these stink bugs any day than huntsman. That's disgusting. That is horrible. Yeah, this is a... You guys who are trading in Asia, this is a great buy. You also had a bit of a gap here on gold, which you see very rarely. So you gap down, you come down, you grab some major lows, you start to close back above here. So many buying opportunities, especially from here at this 1:30 London time. You guys who are trading Asia, this would have been a great buy. You have a trend line coming down, you got a gap. The amount of people that would have been trying to short this would have been crazy. So even if you took it from like here up into these highs, 130 ticks, man, Asia's been having a lot of the fun recently. A lot of the fun. Monthly or quarterly plan include Discord access. Yes, absolutely, man. That's what it's for. It's for the Discord access. Yes, absolutely. Any correlations? No, I don't correlate gold. I just focus on just gold. You can look at the US dollar DXY, but personally, I find focusing on just gold is much easier to read. Don't worry too much about trying to correlate gold to other things. Gold moves very well on its own. You don't need to focus on other sort of stuff. Oh, that's horrible, Nick. No, that's horrible, man. I kind of want to see a picture of him, even though it's disgusting. That is gross. Yeah, nice one, Mikey. Went through all the WAP content on the weekend again. Good refresher, taking notes. Absolutely, man. Certainly needed it. Yeah, Nick. Good way to sharpen the skills. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Always refining. You know, the content on WAPs. Like, you know, you can watch it once and you can watch it really fast, or you can watch it properly, watch it a few times, and you'll pick up things the other times you watch it you didn't even realize the first time. So yeah, absolutely. If you guys have watched the course content on WAP, watch it more than once. Good morning, Hamza. Good morning, man. Good morning. Do you have daily Zoom? Yes, we are live on Zoom right now. Yep. Yeah, literally easy buy and easy sell to. Yeah, so yeah, Asia's been having a lot of easy moves. I mean, London's been great recently as well. Actually, I can't say London's not been good. New York's not been good, but Asia has been having some very nice moves. The nice thing about trading Asia is, you know, when this weekly, like this is the weekly open. When you see the weekly open and instantly push down, it's like, you know, is this going to be the top wick for the week? Well, it's extremely unlikely. So if the weekly opens like this in Asia, you know, this is a bottom wick for this to flip bullish. Same as the daily, you know, you get the daily open, which is so easy to read. So you see Asia open, instantly push down, you go, okay, cool, that's a weekly bottom wick, I'm going to buy into that top wick. Easy trade. Same as that daily, you know, look at this in Asia. This is why Asia's so nice to trade. You open, you gap down, you instantly bottom wick and tag the lows, like nice liquidity level, and you start wicking back above, you go, okay, cool, it's very unlikely that this is going to be the high of the day and the week. So you're buying up into that. So nice. Oh, you got him good, Nick. Look at that. That's disgusting, man. That is disgusting. That is horrible. I swear I hear new things every time I watch it. Yes, absolutely, Mikey. Absolutely. Always worth watching back, guys. Always worth watching back. Yeah, nice. Good job, Glenn. Good job. Watch it plenty of times, man. Plenty of times. Yeah, there's been great trades in pretty much most sessions recently. Like I say, October was an absolutely phenomenal month. A great month. So many opportunities in pretty much every single session. We saw New York moving like 400 ticks in one 5-minute candle. It was absolutely insane. Would the evening star on the daily have been a reason to be bearish today? Personally, no. I wouldn't be bearish because of this. Look how the previous day closed, and also look at your weekly close. Your weekly failed to close. Let me get rid of all this noise for a second. The weekly failed to close below the previous week low and found massive support, with gold being also overall bullish, and the monthly still closing very bullish on gold. So personally, I mean, you know, this could have been a potential short today into the daily lows. Yeah, definitely. You know, if I was looking at this here today, you know, I'd say, okay, cool, but you're still bullish here. You're still holding above some decent support. Let me just get rid of all this for a second. Look, you're still closed very bullish on Thursday. Well, Friday you never really closed back below, but you're clearly finding some sort of resistance. So you could say to yourself, okay, cool, well, maybe we need to come down for a potential liquidity grab. So you could have been intraday bearish today. Where would you be intraday bearish into? Well, yesterday's low. Sorry, previous day low. So you could have been intraday bearish into here, but as soon as you hit these levels, you have to remember, gold's overall very bullish. Weekly's closed, holding massive support. Monthly's still bullish, so you'd want to be looking to flip the bias pretty quick. So yeah, you could have been intraday bullish into daily lows. Once you tag daily lows, you know, that's your short trade done. That's you done for the day. Or flip the bias and start getting long once you start closing back above 4,000 on the intraday. Yeah, still holding 4,000 on the higher time frame is huge. Is absolutely massive here. Look at last week's candle. Failed to, you know, we tapped. This is a 1,000 tick range here. This is a 1,000 tick wick. From 4,000 down into 3,900, that's a 1,000 tick range. So to leave a 1,000 tick wick rejection, yeah, personally, I would want to be following that. So yeah, again, you could have been intraday bearish. Where would you be intraday bearish into? Previous day low. So if you did get this short, fantastic. As soon as you hit these lows, you know, you manage your risk. You take some profits. Once you start closing bullish out of it, then you go back to the original long bias because you keep in the back of your mind, you know, gold is still bullish. So don't get too glued to the shorts. Maybe take the shorts at half risk, make some profits, and then risk that profit to make money on the way back up because that's your overall long trade. That's insane, Glenn. I have seen pictures of them. That's absolutely disgusting. We're looking for these liquids levels here on gold. I lost my 50k express on Friday. You think I should reset that, or is it better to go with another combine? I already have another 50 combine I'm working on. 1k away from passing. Just focus on the one, man. Don't try and focus on too many, or you just confuse yourself. Just focus on one. Focus on one. Get that one passed. Topstep lagging. I'm not on Topstep X right now. There was some issues overnight, so personally I'm waiting until the guys jump on for the New York session. That's the reason I'm not on the Topstep stream today, guys. So personally I'm not trading my Topstep accounts. If I do trade today, I will just trade personal accounts or different accounts. I have two XFAs. Should I buy more? Yes or no? I don't know. You made money on them? You consistent on them? You feel like you're ready to mentally scale to bigger size and have bigger losses? Didn't realize you did lives on your own channel. I haven't for a long time. We are usually just streaming on Topstep every day. But not today. Well, we're here today. I will start doing some pre-London sessions again because, you know, pre-London has been having some nice moves, but I just don't like to be on it for too long. Maybe we'll do like a, you know, 30-minute to an hour-long pre-London session on my channel, and then we'll trade the London Open on the Topstep channel for a few weeks. Gold's still squeezing here, guys. You know, what I would want to see is just some sort of, you know, maybe hourly liquidity wick. I'll be surprised if you get it. Yeah, the OGs know, yeah. I'll be surprised if you get it. You may just continue squeezing from here, but like I say, I'm personally not going to trade gold from here. If I trade from gold from here and it pulls back, I'm going to look back and I go, why the fuck was I trying to buy that high? I know I should be buying from down here. I simply wasn't on the chart, so I have to let it pull back. NQ still squeezing lower. If we, you know, next hourly open here at NQ, you wick out the lows as potential longs. We got London open in about 2 minutes here, guys. 2 minutes. I think gold may fall. I mean, maybe, but if gold is going to have a big drop, you're still going to come up and grab all of these liquidity levels first. Gold would never drop from here. Gold is never going to push from here. Even if gold was going to have another leg lower, you would come up and do this before potentially doing that. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to take advantage of this move up. Take advantage of that liquidity wick. And then whatever happens above these highs, whatever happens at 4,050, who cares? That will be our trade. Still trade Forex or CFDs? Yeah, I still have a CFD personal swing broker for gold. I don't trade anything other than, I don't trade currency pairs anymore. No, never. I never trade currency pairs. I have zero desire to trade currency pairs. I used to trade them a lot. I know I probably still have my old yeah, look, here you go. Still, I don't even know why I still have all this crap. I used to go through all this shit every day. I used to trade all of these, but no, I don't trade any of this crap anymore. I don't trade any of this rubbish. You can sometimes, you know, you can still look at Euro USD, you can look at pound dollar if you really want to, but personally, I don't trade any of it. Gold is way nicer. I don't trade them anymore. Yeah. Got London open here, guys. Let's have a look. Pullback. You know, any hourly lows, but to be honest, I don't think we're going to. Where would we pull back to? You could easily just wick into here and keep pushing, which is fine. You just kind of have to let it do its thing. You could maybe wick into these lows, previous just little breakout level there, and just can easily continue pushing. Why would I not buy it? Because there's just no risk reward from here, and you've already pushed this much. Yeah, you've already ripped 260 ticks. You could easily just squeeze these highs here. Yeah, it's an early doors move. Remember, guys, you do have a big US dollar news today as well. You got PMI today. So if we, you know, maybe come down, grab some maybe even 30-minute lows, it's going to take some time, but, you know, then consider pullbacks. Because, like I say, I believe a lot of people will be stuck in some shorts here. A lot of people will be stuck in some pretty big shorts here. So people are stuck in the shorts, you know, you're buying up into where they're trying to short. But again, if you're going to be buying into a liquidity level, well, you still want to be doing it from a good area. You don't just want to buy into resistance just because you think these highs are going to get grabbed. You still want to do it from a good level. Well, a good level would have been, I don't mean to do that, but a good level would be back down here, or maybe even a breakout from here. At what time was this? 6 o'clock London time. So there was buys from 5 or 6 o'clock London time. Not this high here. Let's have a look at NQ here. NQ looking like you want to fill in this little gap for potential longs. Again, like I say, I don't like shorts here at NQ. I like the longs. If you can wick down and grab lows, there's potential longs. Potential longs on NQ. Look at this. You've had some pretty aggressive moves in NQ the past couple of days, though. Look at this massive rip. So you had a huge New York rip lower. You know, 8 o'clock London time. Massive rip back higher. Huge rip back lower. And a big rip higher. So NQ's been having some pretty aggressive ranging moves. Like these are huge. Massive leg down. All the way back up. Ranging. Tag the highs. Back down. Back up. So I like NQ to come down and do something like this. Come up and tag these highs. Goldie opened with an instant top wick here, guys. Let me see here, guys. Let me see. And we do have well, supposed to have NFP on Friday, which we'll see if we do get NFP on Friday. And you guys who are in the longs, are you guys still in? Where are you in from? Where are you targeting? Oh, look at that, Chris. Out. 110 ticks, top wicket resistance, yeah. Smart exit, to be honest, man. Smart exit. Instant top wick coming in some big levels. Yeah, it's smart exit. Even if you think you're going to grab these highs, you know, if you've still got from here to here, like, yeah, man, I'm locking that in. I'm not holding it all the way up into there. You get from there to there, you could easily pull back before you go higher. So that's a 110 ticks on a Monday is amazing, man. Amazing. Nice double top on silver. Let's have a look, man. Let's have a look. Let's just do the future chart. Was in late so happy. Yeah, nice. In from 41.4. Oh yeah, beautiful. Yeah, if you're in from that low, that was amazing, absolutely amazing. 41.7 closed 100 ticks. Look at that, amazing. Good job. 100 ticks is fantastic. Let me have a look at the main chart here. Let's have a look at silver. Double top on silver. Let's have a look. I literally just clicked on the exact same chart. Double top. Yes, there is very similar to gold. There's some very nice highs here on silver as well. I can see silver coming all the way back up into 49, and then back up into these highs here at 49.25. Two very again. Look at this on silver, guys. This is perfect. Literally exactly the same as gold. We should start trading silver more. Nah, I'm just joking. Gold did the exact same thing, but look at this. Silver again. You know, trend line coming down. What does that bring in? That brings in a lot of people who are trying to short. People short here, where they set their stops right above here. So people are getting nervous with their silver trade. Probably going to load up more shorts, start adding into a losing trade. You're more likely to see this squeeze higher. So yeah, this is a very good spot, man. Jake, very good spot, man. You have extremely beautiful targets here on silver as well. Again, though, you know, you've already had a very decent push here. Asia was the real opening squeeze here. In terms of taking new trades, yeah, you'd have to see price pull back down before you can get into that trade. But this is very nice. You kind of already had a bit of a nice buy there at 7 o'clock London time. Look at that. Tag lows, bullish. 7:30, nice squeeze there. I don't trade silver, but that's a pretty decent squeeze because you broke out. Tag lows broke out. Then you got your trade. So that was a, very nice buy on silver. And you have a very nice double top here as well. So yeah, if you can see silver continue to squeeze higher, to me that looks like a great trade. If you can pull back to get in the longs, yeah, I like that, man. Exactly the same as gold. Looks very, very, very nice. AQ trying to break out from here. Goldie looking like you can have a bit of a pullback. Yeah, daylight savings, yeah. Third time, hey, I'm from India. Can I join Traders Club and Topstep as well? Brother, click the link. Go to the checkout. Does it let you check out? Yeah, cool. There we go. That's our Monday problem solved. Are you eligible to trade Topstep in India? Google Topstep eligible countries. You don't need oh fucking hell. It's too early for this. I'm leaving. I need a charger. It's like you guys no. It's like you guys want to be like you want to be a trader. You want to make financial decisions to trade financial markets, but you can't make the decision of, can I join the Traders Club and can I join Topstep? If you can't make them decisions in the nicest way possible, how can you trade financial markets? Can I have an autograph? Yes, you can. I mean, in the nicest way possible. You asked me 3 times, I'm from India, can I join the Traders Club? It's like, man, you have to be able to make these decisions for yourself. The stink bug is now coming to my laptop as well. That's not good. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Should I buy or should I sell? You may as well have just asked that. It's like, man. Yeah. Do you have your iPad charger? Oh, okay. Everyone's getting it today. The stink bug's on my computer. Thought I was trying to buy gold, yeah. Thought I was going to go outside and start punching trees. Have you had your coffee yet? Yeah, we're sipping on the coffee, man. I'm enjoying my morning coffee, actually. Get a copy of your accounts. Why is this stink bug following me? I don't know if it's the same one, but it's just staring at me. Live stream's back on this channel now. We'll, just for today, man. We'll be back on the, hopefully back on the Topstep stream tomorrow, man. What's up, Aaron? Love the content. Thank you, man. I appreciate tuning in. Gold looks like I want to get a bit of a pullback here, guys. NQ still, I like these lows to be grabbed here. If you can get a bit of a wick into some, maybe even some 30-minute lows. If you can wick into some 30-minute lows, yeah, I would like to get long here on gold. It's the only kind of way I can buy this high is I need to see a like liquidity continuation play. We might not come down this low, but you know, maybe this close like this, the next 30 comes down, grabs lows, holds support, closes bullish, cool, then we get our trade. You know, kind of pretty much what we want to see is literally identical to this. You close a bit doji at the resistance, then what do you want to do from there? You want to come down, grab lows, and then see if you can break back higher. So you grab lows, you close bullish, cool. Now I can see if I can take it higher. I want to pretty much see something exactly the same as this, but with more volume. Dumb question. Nah, you're good, man. You can absolutely ask away. Depends on the price action, man. Sometimes it does. Depends if if we're in a trade or not. Last week we were in a trade, so we continued it. But if there's nothing shaping up, then I pretty much call it. Can't mean how you could come a stink bug to his face. Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's the reason he keeps coming back. Are you traveling in Australia? I'm in Europe at the minute, man. We're in the countryside of Italy. Countryside of Italy. Love your stream, man. W. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm only messing, guys. I'm only playing. You guys know I'm only joking. We can have banter on my stream. It's good. I've missed it. But yes, if you're available to click the links and join, then yes, you absolutely can. And if you wanted to join, you would have just done it and tried. Oh, in Italy, yes, I'm in Italy, man. Yep, Italy for another week. No, I wouldn't, Anthony. Not when you've pushed this much. When you're up 650 ticks, I wouldn't sell this. Gold's bullish right now. If I had targets, maybe, but there's no targets out now. I definitely wouldn't short that. Go away, you annoying weird bug. I want to kill it because you stink, but it's very annoying. Go on. Look. Weird little thing running around. How could you kill it without squashing it? The Airbnb host came around with a hoover full of soapy water. So they hoover them up and they just sit in the water, and then you got to empty the bucket. Fucking stinks. But no, yeah, I wouldn't short gold this high. The reason I wouldn't sell it is because you know you'd be trying to short gold just because you think price is going to pull back. It's like price doesn't actually have to pull back. Price could easily just do this. And I know that's the smart trade is to follow this long. So yeah, I'd wait for the pullback and then see if we can get in long. Since Friday I joined the club and I've already watched almost all the videos on WAP. Wow, amazing, man. It's already opened my eyes in several ways. The videos are explained very clearly. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Really liked it. Good man, good man. Yeah, he jumps on the call with Lucas, so pleasure to have you in, man. That's what we like to hear. Pleasure to have you in. Oh, NQ, look at this. You may break out here on NQ. Maybe you get this squeeze higher before then, potentially the short before going higher. Let's see. I was seeing if NQ could come down and squeeze this gap here. But if you break out, yeah, you know, you have a nice 15-minute morning star here shaping up on NQ. If you break out, again, react to that and worry about what's down here later on. Trade what's right in front of us. They have a free Discord. Yes, there is a free Discord, man. There's a link floating around somewhere. Yes, there is, man. Oh, ES closed the gap, did it? Okay, well then that helps a lot. Oh, there you go, yeah, good spots then, yeah. ES, there you go. ES closed the gap. NQ can hold the lows. That's that nice squeeze high. That's, again, exactly why we have to watch both. So, good spot there. ES has hit the lows and breaking out. You look at what ES did here as well. ES also just came down and tagged the hourly lows before going back higher. NQ didn't, so that's enough to look for NQ longs. Great spot, man. Great spot. Sorry, 30-minute Morning Star. So if you get a breakout here on NQ in 20 seconds, there's potential longs. Let me see if I can get my other accounts here, guys. See if I can get my other demo accounts. Let me see. Nice. Goldie pulling back. Gold pulling back. It's the reason I don't want to chase the longs. NQ breaking back higher. I'm going to see if I can log into my other accounts here, guys. Your session expired. Please log in. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I mean, technically it is after this candle closes. But to be honest, you want to be anticipating it before this candle closes. Like, you want to be buying this candle and risking off these lows. Because if you wait for it to close, then you're already missing most of the move. The reason I am here is just because you have been just straight pushing down. But in normal times, when it happens around a liquidity level, yeah, you want to be like buying this flip, risking off the liquidity low. Let's have a look here, guys. See if we can log in here, guys. Let's see if we're going to break out. NQ waking the highs. Gold pull back, which is nice to see. It's a good question, Jake. I like to use the trading view chart personally, man. It doesn't really matter too much. Again, if you've never used the currency chart before and you've only used the futures chart, well then, like, you know, just get good at reading one or the other. The reason I look at the currency chart here is because it's what I have traded the most, and sometimes the futures can move a little bit different, so I find it more reliable for me to look at the currency chart, but it's only because it's what I've looked at for so long. But if you can get good at just reading just the futures chart, then, you know, that's also great, man. Just the futures chart sometimes doesn't have these big liquidity grabs like the currency chart can have. Not very often, to be honest. They've been very in sync recently, but sometimes, you know, currency chart will grab the lows, futures doesn't, and you might miss this trade, for example. The buy from 4,004. Yeah, I mean, if we could get that low, that would be fantastic. I would love to see. If we could get that low, I would love to see that. I'm just loading up my other charts, so guys, give me 2 seconds. Loading up my other demo accounts here. Let's see. So we got. I'm gonna get up NQ. We're gonna get up Goldie. Let's have a look. I will trade the micros here if we do get these potential trades. I do prefer NQ right now more than anything. NQ to me does look nicer. Is that 15 already break? Yeah, you've already got the 15 breakout. I wasn't quick enough to watch this, but if you want to be in that NQ trade, you're looking for something like this. I'm not in this yet, guys, but NQ from here looks like we could squeeze. Yeah, 100% Patrick. Yeah, I feel like the currency is especially more important when you're in a trade. Yeah, missing when it hits DP on a spot can make you hold a trade longer. Yes, 100%, man. 100%. We could get a nice 30 liquidity play on gold. Do I go over DMs on Instagram? Text you a couple of days back, but still no reply. What did you say, man? My strategy is simple and back tested it for 12 to 20 months with over 50% win rate. Do you think a simple strategy with a proper discipline is enough to stay profitable? I mean, if the stats are there, the stats are there. You don't have to have a 70% win rate to be profitable. I know people who trade with a 30% win rate and make very good money. Win rate doesn't determine profitability. Looking at win rate alone doesn't... talking about win rate alone doesn't... Like, sometimes you see some traders on YouTube, you know, they'll put in the screen 10 wins, 2 losses, win rate 80%. It's like, them stats alone mean absolutely nothing. It's usually just a marketing tactic. So don't get so focused on win rate. Win rate without knowing how big your losses are and how big your wins are means absolutely nothing. So when you see these guys on YouTube who share their win rates but nothing else, it's purely a terrible marketing stat. I think my win rate on my main Topstep account is like around 60%. I could trade it at 50 and make money. So it doesn't really matter too much. The win rate doesn't mean too much. It has its place, but it has its place when everything else is important as well. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Look at your profit factor. Yeah, you can look at that on Topstep X as well. Let me see if I can log in here on my Topstep account. Yes, that's 100%. Yeah, that's. I was actually spoken about this on a one-to-one on the weekend. But yeah, I used to trade with a lower win rate and go for bigger risk rewards. But yeah, my psychology got a hit. So now I prefer to have less of a win rate. Less of a risk to reward and a better win rate, more so for the psychological reasons. So, where are we? If I show you guys, we got time here. I'll show you guys my account. So my win rate, to be fair, my win rate is 65. Like, it's pretty good, but I usually try and have, usually around like 60% maybe. This little dip here, this is a payout. I just took out $1,000 on Friday, but my win rate is around 65%. My risk to reward, 1.3. Not amazing. Most people are too focused on trying to go for, 1 to 3s, 1 to 4s. But for me, 1.3, 65% win rate. I actually, it's interesting. I don't know if Jack's here. Jack, are you here? Is Jack here? Where's Jack? I don't think Jack's here. But I had a one-to-one with one of the mentorship students, Jack, over the weekend. And Jack has an amazing risk to reward. Like, Jack's risk to reward, I think, was like, I'll see if he can share it one time. He's not here right now, but Jack's risk to reward was like a 3 risk to reward. Like, he was risking 90 and making like 270. But his win rate was only 35%. Now, he was profitable with that, but he was struggling mentally. And I said to him, rather than trying to go for the massive risk reward wins, reduce this and increase this, and you will mentally perform much better. So, is this why I don't chase gold? Has gold come back lower? Yeah, that's why I don't chase gold. Exactly, man. So yeah, like I say, focusing on win rate alone isn't enough to understand profitability. Looking at all this stuff is important. What's my profit factor? 2.4. Total profits divided by total losses. 2.4. So yeah, when like I say, you get a lot of people, especially on YouTube streaming, and more so in the Forex world, to be honest, that promote their win rate. But like I say, sharing a win rate without knowing anything else, like I could have a 70% win rate. Well, if my losses outweigh 10 of my winning trades, it means absolutely nothing. So yeah, for me personally, again, like I say, you guys can go back to my earlier days. I used to go for the 1 to 4s, 1 to 5, 1 to 6 risk rewards. But I would maybe have to mentally deal with taking 3 to 4 losses in a row to potentially get that good winning trade. And it ended up being the same. And even what I'm saying, someone could say the opposite. It's like, there's no right or wrong way to trade. But for me personally, a better win rate with less risk reward works for me more mentally. 50 to 60 is more than enough. Like I say, I know people who trade way more profitable than me with a 35% win rate. It's just whatever suits you best. Yeah, this is why we don't chase gold. Gold squeezing back lower here. NQ trying to get back above here as well. You can't even hear me. I mean, well, then it's your issue. I can literally see it here on my side. The audio is completely fine, and no one else is having an issue. You guys on YouTube, no one else is. You guys can hear me completely fine, right? You guys on Zoom can hear me completely fine. Yep. Cool. Yeah, I know. Yeah, audio's perfect. Cool. No, wrong. Yeah, NQ's trying to get back higher here. Gold's pulling back, which is nice, guys. Like I said, this is why we don't chase gold. This is exactly why we don't chase gold. No issue with audio here. Cool. Thank you, man. Thank you. Pretending there isn't a an audio issue. Trendline NQ, possible sign to not go long. Which one, man? Trendline is exact reason to go long. A trendline, yeah, trendline's an exact reason to go long. You want to be buying up into that trendline. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. You made me lose on gold. Good. You deserve to lose on gold. You bought the highs, you deserve to lose. So I'm glad you lost on gold. You trash at trading. I don't know, Sean. It hasn't been like this in a while. I still haven't done it on my channel in so long. I don't know. Apparently I'm trash at trading. Well, I guess we'll end it there, guys. I'm trash at trading. Look at this. Nice pullback here on gold. Nice pullback. This is beautiful. That's what I want to see. Again, this is, like I say, guys, I would never chase gold this high. I also wouldn't short it this high because you've been bullish. But this is nice to see gold's having that pullback, like we said. Anyone who chased gold up here is getting squeezed out. So I think the guy who chased Chris bought here. Chris, who said I was trash at trading, Chris bought literally here out of pure FOMO. Now Chris is about to blow his account, and this is exactly why I said we don't buy this high. They also wouldn't short it, but just don't be like Chris. Yeah, look at that NQ squeeze there as well. Markets are moving here, guys. NQ is probably the play here. I don't trade NQ enough, but NQ is the play there. Oh, nice in the flip. Nice. Yeah, because when I do it on the Topstep stream, sure, I don't actually see it. The questions get sent to me, so I don't actually see it. But yeah, this is exactly why you don't buy that high. I also wouldn't short gold this high because you have been so bullish. But the reason that we said that this is a this could shape up for some really good longs here, guys. Don't see this and go, damn, like I should have shorted it. No, this is good. We saved ourselves from jumping in these longs. Now that you're pulling back and grabbing some lows, this could be a great long opportunity. Why did I say not to buy from here? Well, you're above 4-hour highs. You had major resistance. Again, I wouldn't sell it because you have major liquidity above. You've also grabbed a lot of lows. But this could now shape up for a very nice long trade. And and yeah, Chris, keep watching the streams, man. I don't know why you bought that higher. Chris blew his account. I swear you said it will go up. I literally said I'm not buying gold this high because it has the potential to pull back before going long. And that's exactly what price is doing. And yet you have Chris buying this high saying I said to buy. What are you talking about? If I said to buy, I'd be in a buy. NQ though, like I say, guys, NQ is having the play. NQ's having a very nice play here. Nice morning star play here, closing back high. Again, I don't trade NQ enough, but again, if we can pull back, you still have a lot of channel liquidity to play. But this is nice on NQ. Now that Chris has been stopped out, if we start finding some support here and we break back above, we could get long. Chris will start to chase the sells, and that'll be time to go back long again. So now that Chris has been stopped out, he'll start to chase the longs. Go, oh damn, maybe it's time to go short. Once we grab these lows, guys, start breaking back above, we go long. In terms of where do we want to see price pull back into before going long, it doesn't really matter too much. You don't really worry about where price can pull back into. You know, as soon as you start grabbing lows, closing bullish, cool, that's the market showing us that this is enough to hold support. There's our long trade. Yeah, I'm going to add that into, that's going to be the new course videos is don't be Chris. You know, this is what Chris does. Chris sees this huge move up. He got FOMO, couldn't accept it. Chris bought from here, risked off these lows. Chris gets stopped out. And then what does Chris do? Chris goes, okay, cool. Maybe it's time for me to go short. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm going to get this big short now. And then before we know it, we start breaking back above. And then we get long into this liquidity and Chris gets stopped out again. So, yeah. That's what you get for saying I'm trash at trading. You just get roasted and everyone gets to enjoy. That's a good question, man. How do you know what time frame it is to trade them? Because I swear it's always different. Well, if the 15 is just closed bearish, then you want to see a 15 closure. Therefore, you know, you can probably look at the 30. 30 minutes also closed bearish, instant top wick. So you probably want to see a 30-minute closure now, man. Freedom with the $10 donation. Look at that for Chris. Look what you've done, Chris. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. There's the coffee for the day. Yeah, Bob was good. Bob was good, but Bob's going to be turned into Chris now. Yeah, NQ is probably the nicest player here, though, guys. ES grabbed the lows. You broke back above. Again, I still wouldn't sell this gold. Sorry, guys. I called you guys gold. I still wouldn't sell this. I'll be waiting for a closure back above. Again, which time frame do you wait for? Well, 30 minutes just tagged, has and closed bearish. You'd probably want to see a 30-minute fake out before you can take it. 30-minute fake out would also be a potential hourly liquidity wick. The Chris indicator. The Chris indicator, yeah. Show your account then. I literally just showed my Topstep account. Yeah, he's raging hard. Come on, Chris. It's Monday morning, man. You can't blow your week already on Monday. You said to yourself over the weekend, new month, new me. And you were back here again on a Monday morning. Come on, Chris. You had your talk with yourself in the mirror over the weekend saying how you wouldn't do this. You were literally in the mirror on Sunday morning saying, tomorrow, this is a new month, new me. And here we are again. You have to learn to control yourself, man. So yeah, I would like to see gold get back above for potential longs. You know, NQ did have the play here, guys. If you are in this, great. I don't trade NQ enough on any of these accounts to want to start trading. But this was a nice play. If this was gold, this is a pretty perfect play. You got the 15 closure above. You grab the liquidity. Nice morning star play. Yeah, Chris is our liquidity. Yeah, Chris, if you could let us know when you next get in a trade and where you put your stops, we're going to have some nice intraday targets. Yeah, maybe low. Yeah, I can see that, man. I can see gold potentially squeezing a little bit more. Nice, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, literally, Damon. Yeah, you're asking the wrong trader. CFD, Chris financial disaster. Oh man. So my hashtag fade Chris. If I want to get long on, I've missed it in these streams on my channel. If you want to get long here on gold, we just want to see price maybe get back above like 4,015. Yeah. Otherwise, you're right. You could potentially pull back a little bit more. But remember, guys, if you don't grab this now, there's still great buying opportunities today on gold. Very, very good buying opportunities. Yeah. Hashtag fade Chris. Yeah, guys, I'm pretty sure Project X is completely fine right now. But I'm not going to trade my Topstep accounts this morning. Just with the guys canceling the stream, I want to wait till they address it on the New York session. I'll be on fast markets again this week as well, guys. I believe I'm on Tuesday back on fast markets. This could shape up very nicely, guys. Look at this. Come down, grab the lows, break back higher. So what are we going to do from here? Come up and grab all these highs. anyone shorting here, risking off these highs, you're gonna get a nice squeeze here. In terms of where do we get long, well, let's just see if we can break back above. Our job's now very simple. Well, if we closed below this intraday resistance support, well, as soon as we close back above, cool, there's our opportunity to go long. We can let the markets come to us. Yeah, NQ is a great push here, guys. I need to trade NQ more. NQ is a great push. Great push. This isn't family-friendly Topstep stream. Yeah, we need Bruno back. It's what happens when Bruno's not there, moderating the chat. Topstep stream will be back tomorrow, man. I believe there was some issues with Project X overnight, so they paused the streams. The funny thing is, there's no way this Chris guy's being serious. Chris is at home laughing as well. Good on you, Chris. Good to have you here, man. So far, I think it's fine. I took a trade this morning before I realized, and I closed it, and it was fine for me, but I just don't really want to risk it. What is going on today? I'm Nigerian. Can I short gold? I'm about to end this stream. I can't do it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Oh, there you go. So I didn't even see that before. There you go. Nice. Oh, there you go. Nice. I didn't even know that was a thing. Why have I never heard of that before? So does it look? Yeah, all systems operational. Nice. Cool. Yeah, so it looks like it's completely fine. I think they just wanted to pause the European trades. Yeah, I think only Nigerians can buy gold. Yeah, you can only go long on gold. But yeah, it looks like it's fine. Personally, I'm just gonna wait. I mean, gold's not really shaping up anyway. NQ did have the push, but yeah, I'm happy to wait. If NQ does shape up, yeah, I will take it. Half English and half Irish. Can I trade gold? No, sorry, man. That's in the contract. When you join the Traders Club as well, it specifically said that. You didn't read the fine print, man. Always read the fine print. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Black Friday coming. When is Black Friday? Yeah, we could get some good deals soon. Black Friday. When is it? 28th. Oh, we got a while. But yeah, you could get some good sales. Yeah, literally, Patrick. I know the tax of every country in the world as well. That's another one. I'm Chinese. Will I get tariffed 100% for long in gold? Yeah, Trump will come to your house and get you. Yes, it is, Hamza. It is, but you just like the risk is pretty big. I guess yeah. I mean, you could buy this. You know, you'll probably manage your risk around the second touch of the trend line, which is here. I would let it pull back a little bit though, because this is like I say, this is a pretty decent move. Personally, in London, you're more likely to close doji, bit of a liquidity wick before then you take it. So I'd wait for something like that. Trades a week on average. Good question, Dan. I can show my stats from Topstep for October. Let me share my stats for October. I believe it was averaging about one a day. Let me see if I can show you. So these are all my Topstep trades for the month. And yes, it was about on average like 1 to 2 a day. Sometimes you see the trades where it says like 14. That's not me taking 14 trades. You know, more trades equals more problems. So Yeah, averaging in and out. Yeah, exactly, man. But yeah, majority of the trades is one a day average. You guys do 1 to 2 trades a day max. You guys want to be focused on quality over quantity. You know, even if you guys say to yourself, you know what, this week I'm going to have 4 trades the whole entire week, you guys are going to have way better success. You don't need to be jumping in multiple trades multiple times a day. I actually, do you recommend TradeZella? If so, why? I actually, Nick, I've only just started using it. Since I didn't realize you can actually do apparently you can do back testing and everything on here. I didn't realize you can just export all of your Topstep data and drop it in this easy. So I've only just got it up again. I kind of stopped using it for a while, but I just wanted to put in all of my Topstep accounts to see what this would show. You know, I can show you guys all of my individual Topstep accounts. I was like, I want to put it into everything and actually see how all of the trades, you know, again, did I only have 2 losses for the month of October? Absolutely not. I had way more. I had way more losses, but this is over all of my accounts. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Is it worth paying for? No, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest, man. I don't think you need it. Topstep X also gives, you know, great stats. But yeah, average 1 to 2 trades a day and more than enough. More than enough. Less is absolutely more, like I always say. 1 to 2 trades a day is all you need. Is all you need. Yeah, exactly. See, that's the thing. There's so many things that you can do on here that I don't even know you can do. Like Sean just said, you can tag entry criteria and mistakes on each trade, and then you get the stats. See, I see it. There's so much stuff on here that I don't even know you can do. So, like, I didn't even know you could backtest it. Let me get this up again. Let me just have a quick look at gold. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for closure back above on gold. So there's obviously like loads of stuff you can do on here that I, again, probably should play around with a little bit more. The only thing is, you know, I just don't like how you just drag and drop it. Like, if you're just going to drag and drop all your data, you should actually spend some time properly going through it. How do you do that, Sean? We go like what, here? And what you can tag. Again, you can see the trade, like, I think you can see the trade on the chart, which is pretty cool as well. Can you see? Yeah, there you go. So you can see the trade on the chart as well. And you can, there you go. So you can give it a rating, profit target, stop loss. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Cool. That's pretty cool. You can put the mistakes. Revenge trading. We're going to put in here. Chris trading. Now, this is a good one. We'll save that one for the other one. Custom tags. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can put in some. It's pretty cool. It's very cool. You can put in playbooks as well. So you can create playbooks. yeah, accidentally knocked the button and made a trade. Sorry, that's all good, man. Good to have you here on the Zoom, man. You still owe me $2 though. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, so you can put all your own custom stuff. You can put in attachments as well. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I need to Chris inversion play. So yeah, I should probably get to use more. And you can do backtesting here, which again I've never used before, but you can. And when you do the backtesting, unlike TradingView, you know, where it just skips it forward, you can actually do it here. Where you can play it in real time, which is pretty cool. Like mental mode. What's this? Oh wow, look at this. Well, there you go. This is pretty fucking good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I could put students in there and you can look at students' progress. That's crazy. So yeah, it probably is worth it. I need to have a play around with it more. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. That's very cool. My name is Chris. Am I allowed to buy at the bottom? Yes, you can. No, actually, yeah, you're right. Second one, you can only buy the tops. Yeah, that would actually be sick, dude. Yeah, that would be sick. Set up for the Traders Club, have top performance. Yeah, do like giveaways and shit like that. That would actually be really cool. Do giveaways for like top performers and stuff. That'd be amazing. If you can do that, that would actually be sick. Yeah, that would be sick. Doing like giveaways. I'd love to do that for the community guys. Like, you know, you guys in Trades Club to do like a giveaway every month. Like, you know, a screen or, you know, portable monitor. Like something cool for like the top performers following the plan. That would be amazing. Yeah, friendly competition, exactly. We shouldn't ever make trading competition, but, you know, just a friendly. It doesn't have to, you know, just be a profit amount as well. But just in terms of following the plan well, managing your risk, doesn't mean like whoever's, yeah, keyword following the plan, yeah. Yeah, tick amount or, yeah, some sort of discipline. That would actually be pretty cool to do. I might gonna look into that today, actually. I'm gonna look into that more today, guys. TradeZilla mentor mode. So what, I just send the link and then everyone can kind of join it. I see, that's how they get us there. That's how they get everyone signed up. 30-minute fake out on gold could be very nice here, guys. You may have a 30-minute fake out player here on gold. Thought, was it Topstep stream? We wouldn't be, Chris wouldn't still be getting roasted if that was the case. But yeah, we're back to the Topstep stream tomorrow. Back to the Topstep stream tomorrow. By far the best community I've been in. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, man. That's what it's all about. An actual community. It's the data I have from last month. Nice, Sean. Yeah, wow, that's amazing, man. 30-minute fake out, gap build, sick. 15-minute liquidity grab, yeah, amazing, man. Oh, look how the 15 minutes fake outs don't perform. That's amazing. Yeah, that's sick, Sean. I need to do that more. I need to do that, man. Yeah, I can do it, Damon, definitely. I have done it before. It just kind of got a bit noisy. But yeah, if you guys would use a voice channel in Discord, yeah, I can definitely add it in, man. I have to figure out a way to do it properly. Some people are in there, then they forget they're even in there. So yeah, yeah, if it's something that you guys during Asia want to use, I can definitely put it in, man. Just let me know if it just becomes noisy and we can change it. Yeah, I can do that, man, definitely. Yeah, nice. I like that, Sean. Let me know more worst trades target all-time highs. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, there's a way to boot. Yeah, or someone can mute people. Definitely. Look at NQ, guys. NQ was the play this morning. NQ was the play. 4021 double bottom. Futures chart. Let's see. 4020. Yes, it is. Yeah, definitely a double bottom. So you might see gold weight down a little bit more here before potentially going higher. Yeah, there's potential fake out here on gold, or Anthony spotted this potential double low where you may grab these lows before getting back above. But this level here is a good level now to say, okay, cool. Once we do get back above here, we could get some great longs. And now it's simple. We just want to simply wait for a closure on at least a 30-minute back above this level to then get the longs. At least a 30 though. Don't worry too much about the 15. There's so many bugs in here today. That was Chris flying around my face annoying me. 15. Yeah, 15 looks like you want to grab the lows here. I like this. I like this. Grab lows. Lot size lows you trade. Ah, man, with these ranges being as big as they are, majority of my trades have been micros. Most of my trades have been micros. These ranges have been huge recently. You guys need to drop a like for the stream as well. That was nice, great NQ play here today. That was by far the nicest play so far this morning. And the reason I didn't take it is because I just don't trade NQ enough to have the desire to want to take it on the accounts I am trading here today. But that was a nice play, especially the fact that ES grabbed the lows. That's a very, very key part of this trade. Is ES grabbed the lows, filled the gap and broke out. Yes, filled the gap here. So look at that. That's why if you trade NQ, you have to watch both. Because if you're waiting for NQ to grab the lows before going long, well, you would have missed. ES grabbed it like center spot and then you broke out. So that was a very nice play there. Yeah, nice. Oh, you guys are still in the longs. Look at that. Nice. Patrick's still in the longs. Yep. If you are in the longs, yeah, I'd be break even at these highs. If not, probably just, it depends on where you're in from. I would definitely be break even right now. I mean, even here, 30 points in the London session, like that's a Man, that's a good London trade. That's a very good London trade. Looks like it's wash. Yeah, in micros you can handle your mindset, but it's also like in micros you can trade small size on micros and gold at the minute and still make great profits. Like sometimes the problem with trading too small of sizes, you end up holding onto winning trades for unnecessarily long. But at the minute, you know, trading 2 to 3 micros on gold has given great opportunities. Not a silly question, man. Sometimes NQ might grab the lows, ES might not. It's not really like you know, ES grabs NQ doesn't have to all the time. It's like I watch both because yeah, if NQ grabs the lows, then ES doesn't need to, and vice versa. So I watch both. I don't really have stats on which one does it more. I would assume NQ probably does it more. But yeah, it's just good to watch both. But yeah, that's not a silly question. It's a very good question, actually, man. Oh, nice. You guys are still in the longs. Look at this. Wow, nice. Good job. Very good job, guys. Yeah, if you are in this NQ trade, personally, I would be, I would be locking it in there. Trading minis is dangerous for your account. Yeah, trading minis in these ranges is very dangerous for your account. I did trade minis a couple times last month, but it was only because I'd built up some pretty decent buffers. I think I have around like 12,000 in my Topstep accounts right now. So yeah, if I have buffers, I want to risk some profits for the day. I accept the risk, but it's not recommended. Usually, I mean, man. I mean, this time last year, we were trading a couple of minis. But now with the ranges on gold, you know, London moving like a couple of hundred ticks, you know, like Asia up 400 to 500 ticks. Like, man, the ranges are more like 10x. So it's like you have to reduce the size massively. That's a beautiful trade, Patrick. Beautiful trade, man. Yeah, don't be scared, man. That is that long on NQ was fantastic, guys. Absolutely beautiful trade. The only reason I didn't tell you guys wondering why I did not take this trade is because I just don't trade NQ on any of these accounts that I was going to trade on, so I don't want to start trading NQ on the accounts that I didn't trade NQ to get them passed and funded. So it's the only reason I didn't take this NQ play. But it was a very nice play. Very, very, very nice play. If this was gold, it was, yeah, absolutely perfect. How's your day done? Patrick with the more trades. Look at that. Minus 128, plus 650, plus 75, plus 400. Man, that's amazing, Patrick. Get that in the winch, gentlemen. That's absolutely amazing. On a Monday as well. On a Monday. Nice. A lot of you guys did buy NQ. Good job. Well done. It was just me who didn't buy it. Nice work. Beautiful work, guys. Very, very, very nice play. And to be honest, yeah, personally, I would just be locking into here. This is a decent London move. Aaron, say hi to me. Hello. Hello. Only if you ask nicely, actually. Yeah, very nice NQ play. When you don't take it on your person, I'm always hesitant. Yeah, I don't, you know, I like to watch NQ to watch it more. But yeah, I don't watch it enough to want to all of a sudden start trading my personal. Chris sharing my personal name as if that's like some sort of secret. I'm literally everywhere online. You sharing my personal name is literally public information. I just got exposed by Chris, guys. He just noticed that I just switched to a company. He also knows my full name now as well. I got to end the stream. Yeah, beautiful. To be fair, gold still could shape up very nicely, guys. Yeah, Chris is still short gold, so if we break back above, we still get along here. Yeah, Chris started off by attacking us, so we said something back, and now Chris is continuing to attack because he feels like he's been attacked because he's too stupid to realize that he was the one who came in here with a bad attitude. Silly boy, Chris. Yeah, not you, Chris. Different Chris. There's too many Chris's. Fade. We mean hashtag fade Chris, not you, man. There's only one naughty Chris in here. Sin bin, yeah. Short Chris. So yeah, I want to see gold get back above here for the longs, guys. Patience is having to pay here so far this morning. I bought 6 lot at 41.14. Of course you did, man. I bought 10 down here at 3963 before we jumped on as well. So where you got long, Chris? Where did you get long? You got long. Where you got long at 41.14. So you got long here, yeah. See, man, I was already down here before we jumped on. I got long here. I have my stop here, and I'm still holding. I'm in this right now. Nice try, Chris. Nice try. Yeah, it is. If we close bearish out, then you're gonna have to wait till potentially 9 a.m. Potentially 9 a.m. I'm cashing at 4:22 and going to bed like a baby. Yeah, of course you are, man. We believe you. Who are you kidding, man? Who are you kidding? You've blown your account already. Why are you pretending like you're in new trades? You've already blown your account. You have to play these silly games. Silly games. Look at that on NQ, guys. I'm gonna take the swing. You're fooling no one, Chris. You're still in long from up here with no stop. Chris is still long from here with no stop. He keeps dragging it even lower. This was Chris' trades. That was Chris's trade. It will come back. It will come back. It has to come back, right? Time out, Chris. Enough's enough. So yeah, gold is we haven't really done too much here so far for the day on gold, guys. You've we pretty much come back to the exact same place where we started the stream. You've had this push up, you've pulled back. You haven't really done that much here. NQ is by far the play here. NQ's hit that first trendline level as well. So, like we were saying, most people try and short NQ here, where they put their stops. Well, first touch would be the first point would be the second touch of the trendline. Next point would all be the highs, but they have hit that first level perfectly. So, you know, you guys who are asking, you know, should this be a reason to not buy NQ? This is an exact reason to buy NQ, because you're buying into the liquidity levels. You're buying up into where most people are trying to short. So this is a lovely textbook play here on NQ. If this is gold, we'd buy that all day long. But for gold, we're still stuck in the range. You guys on YouTube, you know, we'll leave it there. Chris, always a pleasure, man. Hope to see you next time. And the rest of you guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. You know, there's still some very nice upside targets on gold today. You guys have some amazing liquidity levels. So keep these levels on your charts. I can guarantee you by the time we jump on tomorrow, we're going to look back and go, that was a great long. So we'll be back tomorrow, guys, on the Topstep YouTube channel. So be sure to stick around, tune in then, and trade safe the rest of the day, guys. It's only Monday morning. We have plenty of time here. So great session today, guys. And I'll see you guys same time again tomorrow. Trade safe, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.